Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It is 9. What the fuck is going on here? Like, it's another Matt test, and this Matt test is linked to the Matt-umentary episode that you're going to see on Thursday. It's almost like it's a crossover episode. It's very exciting. But this is a trick that Matt has been learning. And he said, I said, we've got to film the Matt test. And he's like, okay, no problem. Give me 5 minutes and come in. So me and Michael waited 5 minutes. We've come in and now... What is this? What's going on?
It's the trick you gave me.
Okay. First of all, if you don't know what the Matt test is, why the hell are you watching this? I'm sure you know by now. What's the trick? Show them the box.
It's called Psychology by Luca Volpe.
I think that's more like psychology.
Psychology?
Yeah.
That's what I said, wasn't it? Psychology.
You said psychology.
It's psychology.
Psychology.
Because it's psychology,
but with
colours.
Yeah, it's very clever.
It's genius. Luca Volpe, Alan Wong and Paul McCaig.
Paul McCaig, Alan Wong and Luca Volpe, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And Matt's learning this, and you'll find out more about this in the Matt-umentary on Thursday, but Matt's learning this because I don't know how this works. I don't even know what the effect is. Yeah, there's a pube there. I don't know what the effect is, but there's a...
Did you cough that up?
A little bit. I got this for you because I thought that this might fit with your stage show that you're putting together.
Uh-huh.
And he's been practicing it for weeks.
If you watch the show on Thursday, you'll know for a fact that that isn't true.
No, he had it.
You gave it me yesterday.
Yeah.
And then you said to the people that's going to be coming out on the video on Thursday that if this isn't the Craig test from 2 days ago, Matt's a lazy bastard.
I did say that, yeah.
So I had to go away from here, go home, get ready, go to my rehearsals, which I had last night, until...
Hang on, what's that?
I had rehearsals last night.
I don't know what that word means.
So I had rehearsals last night till like 11. I know you don't rehearse anything, but we do. And then got home at like just after 11:30, and then learnt this.
So you had all night to learn it, now you've got it.
Well, I didn't really, because nobody told me I needed wine glasses. And I don't have wine glasses.
Yeah, you don't have wine glasses in your house?
I don't drink wine.
Huh?
I don't drink wine.
What do you do when you have guests come round and they want wine?
Well, they drink about tumblers. I don't have wine glasses. I don't drink wine. So then I had to kind of learn...
Can I ask you a question? Do you live on pot noodle? You're a student, aren't you?
I'm not a student.
Student.
I don't live on pot noodles, but I don't drink wine, so I don't have wine glasses.
As a magician, you really should have wine glasses.
Well, I have now. I've got 6 of them. I had to go and get them from Asda this morning.
This is brilliant.
So I learnt how it works, but I haven't actually been able to practice it because I didn't have any wine glasses until on the way to work this morning. So this is the first time I've seen this set up like this.
It's very colourful. It is
very colourful.
It'll look nice on stage.
Yeah, well, absolutely. But
I don't even know what this is. I did a research. You'll see more about
psychology.
This. Yeah, fuck off. I did more about this on. You'll see more about this on Thursday. But I did some research to help Matt out because obviously he's shit, and he's got this show to put together for the House of Secrets. And I was like, you know, everyone I've spoken to says that this is the sort of trick that Matt would do. And
it's great. I actually really like it, and it is the sort of thing that I would do, and it's the sort of thing that I am going to do now.
It's not a walk around trick, is it?
It's not a walk around trick. No.
Hi, my name's Matt.
Yeah.
Want to see a trick?
Can you just hold that for me? Can you hold that? Can you hold that? Can you hold that? I'll explain in a second.
Okay, well...
Although, to be fair, if you were performing at like a corporate gig or something, or like a restaurant or whatever, you wouldn't have to take your own wine glasses.
No, that's very true.
Yeah. You could get them from the venue. It's only because I don't live in a venue
but realistically,
and don't have wine glasses that I had to...
So uncouth. But realistically, this is kind of more of a parlour piece, I would imagine. Parlour stage.
Yeah.
Okay, perform for me, monkey boy. You know, take the weeks of practice and put it into action.
Weeks of practice.
Let's do this shit.
It's barely been minutes.
Entertain me.
Okay, so the way that they describe it on the tutorial, which is great, is it's kind of like, I know Luca is like an incredible mentalist, as is Alan. Apparently, Alan's the one that made.
He is the Italian, the god
yeah.
of mentalism.
And
he is to mentalism what Mario is to plumbing.
Slightly racist, but we'll
No,
move
it's
on.
not. It's not racist at all.
You don't think?
I don't personally think it is. I think that Luke. I'm trying to think if it is it racist. Michael, was that racist?
Tiny bit. Tiny bit.
Is it racist? All I'm saying is Mario is a plumber and he's the best plumber in the world. He's recognised as the best plumber in the world and is Italian. Luca is one of the best mentalists in the world and he's Italian. How is that right? That's not racist.
Is Mario recognised as the best plumber in the world? Because all I've ever known him do is chase around after some bird. I've never seen him fix a sink, ever.
How many
Have you ever seen Mario actually do any plumbing?
How many times do you see him crawling around in pipes?
Yeah, but that's like to get to a chick. He's not fixing anything on the way, is he?
Obviously, you haven't
not
watched the
fixing any
latest
leaks.
Mario film that came
No,
out.
of course I haven't.
Because
Why would
it's
I
all.
have? I'm not 5.
It's all. Fuck off! I watch it. It's brilliant.
It is brilliant.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on now.
Yeah, it's like it's Mario's backstory.
Yeah,
and he
he's a
sets up
plumber.
a plumbing business with his brother, and then falls into a magical world through a
Luigi.
pipe. Yeah,
I know
through
that.
Luigi. Admittedly, he's actually a bit of a shit plumber because he breaks that person's bathroom, and then the dog. He almost drowns the dog, and then throws the dog out the kitchen.
So when you said he's the
Window.
best plumber in the world and he's Italian trying to make up for your racism, what? You've actually just said he was a pretty shit plumber.
Okay, he's a bit of a shit plumber, but Luke is a good mentalist, and he's Italian.
Luca's a good mentalist and he is Italian. That is not racist, that is fact. Luca's a great mentalist and he's racist and he's racism and he's Italian. Fuck so. Luca is a great mentalist and he's Italian. He also has nothing to do with cartoons or plumbers
No,
that I'm aware of.
but I bet he likes pizza.
Why?
Italian.
That's racist.
It's not racist. It's
Just
not.
because he's Italian
but that's
doesn't mean he likes pizza.
Do you like English food? Do you like do you like a Sunday roast?
But I don't eat meat.
Fuck. You're a fucking useless vegetarian asshole. Just get on with it. I'm going to be cancelled anyway, so just do the bloody trick. Go on.
Just add racism to the list of things. People having a go
Great
at
crimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He bullied Luca Volpe.
Yeah.
An institution of mentalism. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Luca's not going to care. Right. Okay. So Luca, it's kind of, these are just kind of like a way to show the kind of routine that he's come up with. It's not really a routine. It's kind of like a class in how to kind of the perception of things and how you can influence people in order to be able to make certain decisions. That's what this is.
Okay.
So the colours are just basically...
So are you going to present it, or are you going to tell me what the tutorial was about?
No, that's kind of... I'm just telling you what it...
So would you go out on stage and say, right, okay, so my friend Luca Volpe created this, and on the tutorial, or would you just fucking do it?
No, I would say, like, I don't know if I'd
No,
say
you wouldn't
Luca.
say, you wouldn't say Luca. No, you wouldn't.
But that's what this is. So these are tools in
Can I
order to
just
be able
point
to
out,
demonstrate.
somebody who likes rehearsal an awful lot, this is very under-rehearsed.
It is very under-rehearsed. There's a very good reason for that too.
Your standards are slipping.
He's only had weeks to do it.
I know. It's just not
It's
good
barely
enough, Matt.
been minutes.
It's not good enough, Matt. Really not.
So these are a tool that I am going
You're
to
a tool.
use. You're a fucking tool. Shut up. These are a tool that I am going to use to show you that various different colours can influence different people to make certain decisions.
Got it.
Okay?
Okay,
So everybody's seen Darren Brown influencing people with the words that he uses and things
I actually
that.
have heard of that. Like they use the colour in the operating theatres, like that particular colours.
The reason you
calm
paint a
people down.
wall a certain colour is because it makes the room feel a certain way. Different colours have different influences on everyday life. And it happens all around us.
But they can also
all
be
the
taken
time.
one of two ways, can't they? Like red could be anger, but it could also be love.
Red is, well, it's kind of an aggressive colour, but it's also the colour of passion. And there's
you
a
can,
reason
and you can
that
put
I
them
put
together.
it.
Like these two here make me think of Superman.
Of course, why wouldn't they?
Exactly.
Bumblebee,
Yes.
Green Lantern. How do I know these things? I've been hanging around with you lot too long.
Yeah, really
Been
have.
hanging around with you lot way too long.
Black Panther.
I don't know that one.
Don't know Black Panther. That's racist.
How is it racist?
It's racist. You know all the other white superheroes, but you don't know Black Panther. That's That's not the Luca thing. That's not racist. You not know Black Panther? That's racist.
It's not racist.
Michael, is
I
it
know,
racist? Yes.
I know Hancock. He's black.
He's not even a real superhero.
He is a superhero. He can fly.
What superhero?
What's Black Panther's superpower?
He's got loads.
Like what?
Super strength, super jumpiness, like
Super jumpiness?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
It is a
when
thing.
he's standing in the queue to get his superpower. What superpower do you like, Black Panther? Oh, I don't know. Super jumpiness?
That's the thing, he can jump really high.
Brilliant. So can most of them.
He's got like a super suit that like enhances his ability and stuff.
Yeah, but Hancock doesn't even need the suit. He just does it.
Yeah, but if he gets too close to the chick, what happens? He becomes normal.
What's Black Panther's kryptonite?
Nothing is perfect.
I don't believe that. No superhero.
How did we get onto superheroes?
You!
Can't you just
Saying
say,
that looks like Superman.
get on track? Can you imagine doing this on stage? This is really a terrible performance.
This is why I don't want you at the gig.
Right, anyway, colours influence people.
Colours influence people in certain ways. They make people feel certain emotions, and you're drawn to different colours in different ways. So, but you are absolutely right. Multiple colours have multiple meanings.
Yeah.
So the red is like a danger colour. It's also a stop colour. It's a kind of like a no-go colour, but it's also the colour of passion and love. But I'll put it next to me as well, because in one of these, there is something that you would want.
Okay.
There is something from me to you that you would want.
A bed is not going to fit in one of those.
And it's in one of them.
What the fuck is this shit?
That's my, Debbie McGee moment.
It's very good.
Thank you.
Very
So
nice.
in one of these, there is something you would want.
Okay.
Now, the idea is that you've got to try and find it.
All right.
Okay? That's
Okay.
the plan. So, but I've structured these in a specific way.
Okay.
You notice they're not the same as they are on the box, colour-wise and stuff. There's a reason for that. So they've been structured in a specific way that I think is going to make you miss the treat.
Okay.
So the reason that I've put the red one closest to me is because that's a bit of a no-go colour. It's also closest to me. So you would think that the one that I would want you to not get, I'm going to want to protect. So I'm putting it closest to me.
Yeah.
But it's also a no-go colour as well.
Okay.
So that is this red telling you definitely don't go over here. It's not in this one. Don't come anywhere near this one. It's protected. It's not safe. Don't come anywhere near this one. Green, however, that's the colour of money. So everybody gets drawn to green straight away. So there's a value in what's in one of these things. It may actually be actual money, but the green one signifies money. It's also a go, so it's a positive colour. So that's kind of going to draw you towards it. But I've also put that quite close to me as well as kind of a psychological thing. It may push you off. It may not, depending on. Yellow is pretty neutral colour, to be fair.
The colour of custard.
Yellow is the colour of custard.
I like custard.
Amongst other things.
Yeah.
There are many things that are yellow. But it is the colour of custard. And if you like custard, you may be drawn to that.
I like custard.
Psychologically, people never go for the one in the middle, so you're not going to go for that. Blue is a pretty neutral colour, but it's a light, it's an airy, it's an inviting colour. It's the colour of the sky, it's the colour of the outside, and it's quite a nice colour. That's actually quite a nice blue as well. It's quite appealing, quite drawing, which is why I put it right next to the black one, which is a dead colour. It's black. But it's also my favourite colour. Exactly. But would I put something that I was trying to protect the furthest away from me in a colour that you know that I like? Psychologically, that's these four are sandwiched in between me and that colour. So would you even consider that as an option? Or would you just be looking at these four? But I know that you're not going to be looking at the one in the middle because nobody goes for the one in the middle. So it's, but I mean, out of the 5, if you had one shot, which one would you go for? Bearing in mind there's a treat in there. Maybe money.
Go for the custard.
You actually want to go for the one in the middle.
Like custard.
See, people would think that I'd influenced you to do that by specifically stating not to do that and spending more time on that one and then.
But you kind of spent a lot of time on that one.
I did. Well, not really.
And you
just
told me about
seems
the
like I
danger
did.
thing of this one.
Yeah.
I think it was double bluffing me.
Double bluffing on the red, so you're actually going to go for the yellow.
You double bluffed me on the red. You double bluffed me on the black. They're neither here nor there. It's that one.
You think your treat's in that one?
Boom.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's see. Is there anything in there? Nope. Empty.
I got a wine glass.
You did get a wine glass, and just to prove that I'm not cheating,
Okay.
nothing.
Fair.
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 All right. I'll give you another go.
Nice wine glass.
So that one gone. That's
Okay.
yellow out of the equation. We've now got black, blue, and green. Remember what I said about them? And I told you specifically you weren't going to go for the yellow one, and that's ultimately the one that you went for. So was I trying to bluffier? Was it a bit of reverse psychology? Which one do you think now? The way to look at this is which one would you not want me to have?
It's this one because you skipped over that. You didn't really have anything interesting to say about that. You were just like,
I did kind of gloss over it.
blue. So it's that one.
And then tied that in with another one to
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
make it seem
It's
insignificant.
that one. It's
So
that
you
one.
think it's that one?
I know it's that one.
You know it's that one.
I know it's that one.
Okay, and you think
I'm
that
now
I kind
starting to work out how your mind works.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, or maybe you're not. Damn it. I know, it's annoying, isn't it? And just to prove there's nothing in it. All right. I appear to be winning. Although the odds are still in my favour ever so slightly. You know what I mean? You had a 1 in 5 shot at getting it right. Then you had a 1 in 4. This is a 1 in 3. So your odds are much, much better. And I'm going to let you carry on because I'm nice like that. So the odds are much better in your favour now. But they're still technically in mine. But I mean, which way did I go? Have I strategically placed this because I knew this was going to happen and I've left the green in the middle? Because statistically, you're not going to go for the middle. You're never going to go for the middle again. You went for the middle once and failed, so you're not going to do it again. That's also the colour of money. That would be way too obvious. So have I put it underneath the black one or have I put it underneath the red one? Which one do you think?
The odds aren't in my favour. I've got about as much chance as Candice Everhart did.
As what? What does that mean?
You didn't get the reference.
I didn't get either.
Hunger Games. I'll say that's the correct name, isn't it? Is it Candice Everhart? Did I get that
I
wrong?
don't think so.
Did I get that wrong?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's the girl's name in Hunger Games?
I don't know, I've never seen it.
You know, like, let the odds be forever
I
in
haven't
your
seen
favour.
it. I don't know.
Katniss Everdeen.
Oh, that was close. Katniss Everdeen,
Yeah.
Candice Everhart. I mean,
Either way, it means nothing to me. I've not seen it. I
you've
don't
never
know.
seen Hunger Games?
Oh, why would I have seen Hunger Games?
You've never seen Hunger Games?
I've seen the first one.
You've only seen the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking suck. I'm going for the red one.
Are you sure?
Yes, I know it's the red one.
You know it's the red one.
The red
so
one.
you knew it was the yellow one, and then you knew it was the blue one. But
I'll get on with it and pull it off.
are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure you want to go for the red? I'm going to
Yeah.
give you an opportunity to change your mind.
No, it's the red one.
Let's have a look. No, nothing.
Although I am getting quite a nice wine glass collection.
Don't smash my wine glass. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Can I give you a tip, by the way?
If you want.
If you're going to put this in your show, get plastic wine glasses.
They're the only ones they had at Asda this morning. They were 60p a pair as well, to be fair, so it's not like I spent loads of money on them. Okay, 2 left. Now it's 50-50. Now the odds are in your favour.
We've got your favourite colour or the colour of money.
Favourite colour with the colour of money.
I don't think you would have put it in your favourite colour. I think it's in the colour of money.
You think I would have put money underneath the colour of money?
Yeah.
You think I'd have been that obvious?
Yes.
And I wouldn't have put it underneath... I wouldn't have put it underneath mine.
No, because that was all the way over there. You're not very bright.
Well, I mean, I've beat you so far, and you've been absolutely convinced of the last 3.
Nah, I got it. It's this one.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's this one.
You genuinely don't think I'd have hidden something that I didn't want you to have underneath my colour?
No.
You don't? Honestly?
Yes, it's in that one. Stop trying to make me change my mind.
I'm not trying to make you change your mind. I'm giving you the opportunity to change your mind before you lose.
I don't want to change my mind. I know it's in
You
that
want
one.
to lose?
I don't want to lose. I want to win. Which is why
But
I'm
if you
picking
go for that one, you are going to lose.
Do you realise how fucking irritating this is?
I'm just saying, if you go for that one, you're going to lose. I'm telling you now, if you go for that one, you're going to lose.
Yeah, I want that one. I want
You
that
heard
one.
me say it, right? I've been as honest as I possibly could be. If you go for that, you're going to
Just
lose.
take the little green cover off, give me whatever my prize is, and then we can wrap this up.
All right.
You could have told me.
I did tell you. I gave you every opportunity. The last one.
Do I get another go?
Now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Should we have a look and see what was in there?
Why not?
Why not? Let's have a look and see what was in there.
Well, as prizes go, a piece of paper isn't too exciting.
Yeah, well, I went to the cash point this morning to get some cash out to do this with, and the cash machine wasn't working. So I wrote, I owe you 50 quid on a post-it note. But it doesn't matter, I'm glad I didn't get any out now anyway, because I don't carry cash and you wouldn't have won it. How'd you feel? Feel manipulated.
I feel dirty, frankly.
That was the plan. That was the plan.
Okay.
And nothing inside.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very, very good. I love that. I think that's great. I think that's a great trick. I could see that playing so well.
And I've literally just, the routine that we just did, I just made that up. Literally on the spot. Oh no, actually, there's a bit of that Luca goes through in the tutorial. Guess how long the tutorial is?
How long?
Guess how long the
An hour.
tutorial is, Mike?
Not
An
9
hour.
hours.
You reckon an hour? How long is the tutorial?
Hour and a half.
You reckon an hour and a half? You reckon an hour? 18 minutes.
Don't know what he's doing, does he?
18 minutes.
Calls himself the leading expert at mentalism.
He
If your tutorial is less than 5 hours, you have a quiet word with yourself as far as I'm concerned.
18 minutes. He goes, and he even goes, I'm going to put this on a glass. This is the bag. This is how it works. See you later. I'm like, yes! Yes, Luca!
Is there a
Yes!
live performance or anything?
He does a performance at the start. So there's a performance that he does on a sofa to some lady, which is great. And then he talks you through how it works. He gives you like a very brief description of his presentation. He gives you a couple of extra bits and then pretty much just goes, I would imagine by now you understand. Make up your own routines. Have fun. Thanks for buying it. See you later.
I really like that.
So I was like, okay. But yeah, so the little bits at the start with the different colours and stuff, I kind of, he said did something similar to that, and I just kind of stole it and just did what I could from memory. But yeah, it's pretty much just improv. You just make it up as you go. It's great.
I like that for a few different reasons. First of all, that setup on the stage would look great.
It looked fantastic.
It would just look so intriguing.
Yeah.
Like you walk in and you see that. I mean, that's a little bit like petty cash.
Yeah.
A totally different method and blah, 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 blah. Petty cash is more for a close-up performance, but that's a little bit like petty cash in that you get, well, it's a just chance, isn't it? It's a just chance. It's a bank night. It's really good. I really like that. I love the colours of the bags. I think they're really vibrant. I think you can really play up the whole psychology of colour thing.
Yeah, they're all velvety and shiny and nice.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Do you know how it's done?
Yes, but that's neither here nor there. Of course I do. It's. I'm not even going to justify that by telling you. You know I know. I know. Michael knows I know. You know.
Do you know how it's done?
I can make a guess, but probably wrong.
It's good though. It's brilliant. I mean, this isn't about fooling people. This is great. Really, really good.
That will be great in your show.
It's great, isn't it?
What a clever idea.
And once I've had more chance to actually refine what I'm going to say, it'll be a million times better than that.
You know what? Let me ask you a question. Would this work, do you think, in a kids show? Because kids love colours. It's easy for them to follow. And you have like a £5 note, because to a kid a £5 note is really a lot of money. And in each one of the other ones, you have a sweet or something, so they get a consolation prize.
His live performance, he's got stuff in the other cups. So he's got prizes for the lady.
He's Italian, so he's a ladies' man.
Yes, but
there's condoms in the other cups.
Yeah, but
right?
one of them was like a lighter.
Oh right, okay.
But then there was a couple of them that got like a chocolate in it, and one of them's got like a highlighter in it, and then so he does, and he gives her like a little goodie bag, and every time she gets a prize, she puts it in the goodie bag and stuff. And
that's a nice presentation.
Yeah,
I could see this working in kids shows. Though. I really could, which you wouldn't not automatically think of, but I could see this working in kids shows.
It's going to work everywhere. If you've got the ability to perform something like that, you could make it work in any.
And you know where else I think this would work really well, and we're still getting them virtual shows. You know, having this set up.
Yeah.
I mean, we are. You just took a booking, didn't you, today for like 7 or 8 virtual shows? Like, we're still getting virtual show bookings.
Yeah.
This would just be an amazing trick to do in a virtual environment. You know, like, but just have like, I think that'd be great.
Yeah. Very visual.
But for a show, this is perfect for your show.
Yeah, I just picture it sitting up there on the stage at the House of Secrets. As people walk in, you've just got that across the front. It's a very visual thing. I like it. And they feel nice. Feel that, Mike?
It's very velvety.
Very velvety.
It's very nice.
And you get a little bag to keep them in.
Do you?
You do?
Oh, wow. That's great. So that just goes in there.
Yep. And then goes back in your case.
And then that's talk about pack small, plays big.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
it. And then you can even get to a venue and borrow the wine glasses. And most
Well, that's
venues,
what I said. Yeah, if you go to like a restaurant or a venue and you're performing, you just borrow the wine glasses.
I love that. I absolutely love that. That's one of the best stage mentalism tricks
And that's all it is.
I've seen for a long time.
5 bags in a bag.
That's great.
And some money if you can find a cash point that's working.
I really like that. I really like that. It's flown under the radar. It came out a couple of months ago, but not a lot of people are talking about it.
Did it really? I've not heard of it before.
Came out exactly. That's the point. It came out about a month and a half, 2 months ago, but it's flown under everyone's radar.
It's very
A
good.
lot of people's radar.
The thing is with something like this, is Luca says it at the start, he's like, it's super simple, which it is. So it leaves it open to, there's not many people, well, I mean, I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure there's plenty of people that can. But with stage performers of any description, whether you're performing magic or you're doing theatre or you're in a band or whatever it is, you can do the simplest things and melt people with it if you can perform it well enough. So this is going to be, although it's not difficult to do by any stretch of the imagination. However, to be able to perform this properly and be able to put on a show is going to be a challenge for me as a performer. You know what I mean? So it's kind of open to interpretation. So you get to write your own script. You get to perform it however you want to. Because even the live performance that he does on the introduction is literally just him sitting on a sofa with a lady. He's not in front of an audience or anything. So it kind of leaves it open to your own interpretation to just do what you want with it, which I really like. I really like it when magicians go, this is how this works. If you want to use my presentation or bits of my presentation, go for it. But for the most part, just go for your life and make it your own. I love that. I absolutely love it. Because as a performer and as an actor, that gives me free reign then to go and do whatever I want with it.
Yeah.
And I haven't got to worry about, like, when people go through the entire thing and this is what you say here and this is what you say here and if you say this line here, that will be the reason and blah, 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 which is great. And it's amazing for people that don't perform or people that are buying magic tricks to go out that haven't performed before and they really want a script and be told what to say when they're standing in front of people. But I prefer the kind of, I don't want to then, if I watch an introduction like that and watch a tutorial like that, I'm kind of inclined to do it how they've done it because it's their trick. And I don't want to do something that they wouldn't like. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of more inclined to do what they're doing just in case they see it so that they can show that I have listened and I've kind of done it the way that they want it to be done. Whereas Luca just goes, go for your fucking life, mate. Do whatever you want. And I'm like, yes, I love that. Because then I can just properly make it my own.
Yeah.
As a performer, it's free reign. It's like walking into a tattoo shop and going, I want a tattoo on my forearm. They go, what do you want? Your choice. They go, fucking brilliant. I've been wanting to do this for years. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. That's great.
Same thing with this.
It's just so good. Yeah, I can see that working in so many different places.
Yeah, absolutely. And you could do it seriously. You could make it funny. You know, it'd work for any kind of stage performer or a cabaret performer. Anybody would be able to put that in their set and make it their own.
For sure. Love it.
I do too. It's great.
What are you going to give it?
I haven't been given any kind of criteria for this percentage thing. Do you
really
what do you have to
think?
take into account? Like,
I'll tell you. This is how me and Ryland cover it.
Yeah, but I can't go a gazillion, million, trillion, billion %, because that's not a real number.
Well, me and Ryland find it a real number, but okay. You know, we're the experienced reviewers, but whatever.
So on the review show, we did have minus the Minecraft % once.
Like, what the fuck does that even mean? What does that mean?
What do you mean? How do you... He doesn't
Is that good? Is that bad? What's minus a million Minecraft? Whatever he said. What is it? What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
It's just...
He just doesn't get it.
You don't get it. Look, right, okay. So this is the hard and fast rule. Most tricks are between 0 and 100%.
Yeah, I gathered that.
If we're not going
What a
to
complete fucking moron.
if we're not going to put it in our act and we like it, it's got to get. If we're going to do it in our act, it's got to be
Over 75%.
over 79%. It's got to be
79%.
80% plus. If you're not going to do it, it's got to be less than 80%.
Right.
So it has to be 80 to 100 in order to do it. If your name's Ryland and it's an alakazam trick, regardless of quality, it has to be 120%, even if it's the worst trick in the world. And if it's something that you really, really, really want to put into the show in your Ryland, it's something like a gazillion, billion, trillion, million, quadrillion,
I'm not gonna do that.
Googleplex times infinity.
It will be
plus
between 1 and 100 for sure.
a billion squared. And if you really hate something, it's minus Minecraft or something like that.
Right. Okay. So between 1 and 100, because I'm a fucking adult. So, but it's going to go over 79% because I am going to do it. I do really like it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. The negative for me is that it would be difficult to perform this in a close-up situation.
Mm-hmm.
I can't carry 5 fucking wine glasses around with me everywhere I go, just on the off chance someone might ask me to show them a trick. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In a corporate function, live setting, corporate function, wedding party, anything like that, like a house party.
Well, this is
that would be
but
great.
this is a stage piece. You're trying to put a stage show together now. Wouldn't you have a stage
Exactly.
show?
So as a stage piece, this is why I was asking for the criteria.
You can't. No, you can't take percentage off it just because it's not suitable for a close-up magician.
Because they sell it as a stage piece.
Yeah, selling it as a stage piece.
As a
it's
stage
just
piece,
that you point out in the review this is not suitable for a close-up magician.
It isn't suitable.
Although, if you're a close-up magician and you're doing a private party or something like that, and they ask you to do a big trick at the end for everybody, this is something that we could throw in your close-up case and you can do.
Absolutely. If they can provide some wine glasses, 100% you could do this. At like that corporate gig that I had to do the other day when I had to do a big trick to the entire room at the start. Could have done this.
Yeah.
So as a stage piece or cabaret piece or that kind of scenario piece, it's got to be 100%, isn't it?
100%.
It's made very, very, very well. These look beautiful. They will look beautiful under stage lights because stage lights aren't really going to affect them too much. Even if the stage lights are like that dim purple that a lot of them use, it's still going to, all the bags are still going to look different, which would be, even if that one doesn't look particularly yellow, which it wouldn't, it's still going to look different to the rest of the colours. The colours are different enough that they would be distinguishable on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, how deep was that going?
No, very
tech-wise
well.
on a
No, I
theatre-
like that. I like
theatre
that.
base. But yeah, these are the kind of things that run through my mind. But yeah, it would still look different on lights on stage, even with different coloured stage lights. It packs like that,
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
and you can run through that super quick, or you could drag that out forever.
Although, knowing you drag it out forever.
Well, yeah, I've got 45 minutes to get through. That's going to be at least 20 of it. Yeah, as far as the stage piece goes and a mentalism piece, which I love, then it's 100%.
On behalf of Magic TV, if Luca Volpe does end up watching this, I'd like to apologise.
Okay, Luca Volpe is not going to end up watching this.
He actually watches a lot of my stuff. I'd like to.
Why?
Because it's amazing. I'd like to apologise on behalf of Magic TV for your terrible rating. It doesn't reflect Matt's opinion. Does not reflect my opinion.
I said 100%.
Yeah. How many Googleplexes did you give it? How many bazillion, gillion, trillions did you give them?
I'm in
How
my
many-
fucking 40s.
How many-
I don't even know what a Googleplex is.
Neither did I until Ryden told me. It's like 100 zeros or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one with 100 zeros afterwards.
But that's not a fucking thing. You
It is a
can't
thing.
give
It's actually
anything.
It's a thing.
You
It is a
physically cannot give anything more than 100%.
Yeah, how many-
100% is the maximum. You just
How
go
many?
any higher than that.
How many Zeldas did you give
It's
it?
like someone's got, I'm going to give it 110%. No, you're not.
How many Zeldas
You're going to
did
give
you
it
give
100%.
it? How many Zeldas did you give
What the
it?
fuck's a Zelda?
It's part of Ryden's marking criteria. It's 100 Zelda million.
How many zeros is a Zelda?
No, me and Michael haven't been able to figure it out yet.
I'm not apologising to Luca for only giving him 100%.
Okay, so Matt gives it 100%. I haven't seen the tutorial, but obviously I've seen everything else.
18 minutes long.
Based on everything that I'm seeing, I'm giving it 1 billion, million, trillion, quadrillion, Minecraft gazillion, billion, Zelda a trillion, gillion, Googleplexy times infinity plus 1 to the power of 1 billion, million, Googleplexy trillion, Cluely points. percentage. That.
It's really good, Luca. Thank you.
There you go. It's great. People should buy it, right?
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
47.
Do you think that was an appropriate answer for a 47-year-old man?
Fuck yeah. Of course, I'm not boring.
Have you got to put that on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryland's
done worse.
You have to write that out.
Yeah.
So how much time are you going to spend now, starting this video, to figure out exactly what he's just fucking said so you can make what goes on the screen correct? How much time are you going to spend
Probably
doing that?
quite a while.
Quite a long time. You're paying him. You're paying him to sit there for the next God knows how long, potentially hours, going through what you've just said so he can put it on the screen.
Worth every penny. Just don't tell Sarah. Worth every penny.
100%. You're welcome, Luca. You're welcome, Mike.
I can't remember what I said, but what I said before, that's my percentage. We'll be back on Thursday, and you can find out the backstory of why this came to be in the next exciting
Why are we doing that? So confusing.
Huh? I don't know. We're doing
So
a
the
crossover.
video that happens in 2 days' time
is kind of like the prequel
references
to what
what's just happened just now.
Yeah, it's the prequel. Everybody loves prequels. Remember? Like Star Wars?
But the first one,
But then
the
the
coming on
prequels
Thursday,
came out and everyone loved the prequels.
But the one that was coming on Thursday
Yeah.
was actually filmed yesterday.
And
then this one's going out in what, 2 days?
yeah, about 4 days.
4 days. So this one that's being filmed now is going out in 4 days, but the one that was filmed yesterday is going out in 7 days.
Yep.
But the one that goes out after references the one that goes out first.
Yes.
That makes no fucking sense. Whose idea was that?
And the Matt-umentary that you filmed last week is currently live right now.
The one that we filmed last week in
At
Kent
Alakazam, yeah.
is the one that's going live right now.
People right now, as
What,
we're
as in
filming
now
this,
now?
are watching it, yeah.
You know, the one, just to remind you, where you died on your arse doing the cups and balls in front of everybody.
But I didn't do I was doing this.
No, that was very good. You know, king of the self-working.
For
that's you,
literally
Matt.
6 minutes practice.
Oh, you did well. Yeah. How's cups and balls doing?
Well, I mean, I currently haven't got any cups and balls because your son had them back.
Don't worry, I'm bringing them in. It's
So
fine.
I need some to practice
I've got
with.
you. I've got you. It's all good. Anyway,
Because I've got some, but they don't work.
what do you mean you've got some and they don't
They're
work?
Chinese ones. You can't do that routine with them. I didn't know there was a difference.
Can I point out that they're not Chinese? The ones that you're talking about are Indian. You racist motherfucker.
We've
They're
looped all the way
Chinese
back
ones, aren't
round to being racist again.
Yes.
Are they
They're
Indian?
Indian.
Oh no, they are Indian.
Yes. Like to you, Indian, Chinese, same old thing. It's just a different takeaway. Racist. Racist.
You're welcome.
Can I trade it in? Will you give it me?
No.
Okay. fair
Not
enough.
after that.
Right. Say bye.
I would have done.
You would have done.
But I'm going to put my glasses away before somebody breaks them.
Who would break them in this office?
And then I'm going to take them home. If anybody wants to come round to mine, I've now got wine glasses.
You just need some wine.
I just need some friends and some wine.
Right.
If you bring your own wine and you're willing to talk to me while I practice magic tricks till the early hours of the morning, then come round.
Say bye, Matt.
Huh?
Say bye.
Bye.
We'll see you next week on the Matt test. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget the Matt-umentary is on Thursday, and tomorrow I'm back with a reviewer who actually understands how to rate a product properly. I'll be back with Ryland with the review show. I'll see you again. I'm
100%
Craig.
is a proper rating.
You just don't know.
100%
You don't know.
is
You
a
don't
proper rating.
understand.
You can't call Rotten Tomatoes. You can't get any more than 100%. It's not possible.
Yes, it
Call
is.
IMDb. You can't. They do 1 to 5, though, don't they? IMDb. How do I know more about rating systems for movies than movies? Because I don't actually watch them.
Say bye, Matt.
Where are you going?
No, I'm not. We're wrapping this up. You've got stuff to sell. I've got videos to film.
I'm going for a smoke.
That hidden gem is not going to film itself.
What hidden gem?
I'm doing a hidden gem.
On what?
A card trick.
Which one?
It's an oil and water.
Oil and water.
It's an oil and water.
All right, Chris.
Let's not bring Chris.
See you
Conroy
later.
into
Bye.
it. Bye, everyone.